Hey, Helen here, accident and injury recovery therapist in Portland, Oregon. And this is one of my current clients, Dave Coker, who's going to tell us about his experience. Because what we do here isn't for everyone. This isn't passive style massage where you come in, lay down, we do some pretty stuff, and then you go on your way. This was active involvement from Dave. So Dave, how long have you been coming?
I think it's been about 6 months now.
6 months. And
Yeah.
how often do you come in now?
I come in once a month.
But how often did you start out coming in?
I began every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me why you first started coming here.
I had muscle pain in my left hip that I had been neglecting. I work in the service industry, and it was really beginning to aggravate me, and I knew that I shouldn't put it off anymore, and so I came here and told Helen what was going on with me, and she was great about locating the problem areas and kind of one by one putting them back where they belong and giving me a series of exercises that helped to strengthen the muscles that had been weakened over time and neglect, and now I'm at just like 100%. So I
Awesome.
come in once a month for general maintenance.
And so what was your pain, what was your life like before you came in? What did it feel like?
I feel like I had like a constant, on a scale of 1 to 10, like a really solid, between an 8.5 and a 9.5 by the end of a 10-hour day on my feet. It was really uncomfortable. It began affecting my lower back, my knee, and was just kind of expanding. So, it was a huge help just in my daily, in work and movement, range of motion, and things like that.
And so tell me, how did you feel after just one visit, after your first visit? What did you notice?
Much better. I felt so much better. A lot of the pain, had subsided. It was nice to feel, the muscles kind of doing what they were supposed to be doing the whole time. And it was a huge improvement just after the first session. And then to have a couple weeks to do the exercises to strengthen those areas. And also one of the things I noticed after the first treatment was, the primary area felt better, but then I was sort of able to notice other things that had been neglected also. And Helen explained to me that, certain muscles were compensating for the muscles that weren't doing their job. And so after the kind of initial session and having this sort of release of pain I began to notice where other problem spots were.
Right.
And so over the course of those next few sessions, every time I came in, I told Helen, like, oh, this feels great, and I've been, doing this, and this feels good, but now I notice that this is happening. And so then she just kind of addressed the next thing and the next thing, and worked her way through all my problem spots.
And so, I'm sorry, do you need to go on?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Tell us about the exercises I had you do. Were they crazy? Were they things you'd never seen? Or was it stuff you'd seen before?
No, it was all really, I guess what felt like kind of normal stuff. It wasn't anything that I felt like I needed to, I didn't need a chart or a video to show me or to remind me. It was all easy stuff. I think the first thing we started with was crawling.
Yeah.
So Helen had me crawl across the floor multiple times a day in a sort of very specific way, but it was easy, but I could also feel it helping, kind of addressing whatever it was that we had just, whatever it was that Helen had just fixed. The exercises were engaging that thing, that muscle or whatever it was, and helping it, I think the way Helen explained it was helping it to learn what it's supposed to be doing and what it's not supposed to be doing. I had a couple muscles that were just kind of locked in the on position. They just thought they were supposed to be doing this thing all the time, and obviously they weren't supposed to be. So the exercise helped to let that muscle know when it was supposed to be doing something, when it wasn't supposed to be doing something, engaging muscles that would tell the other muscle to turn itself off, and relax. But I had had these things on for, years as far as I know. They'd just been kind of running, like a race car in the red or something, just burning themselves up.
Right. So that is part of what we do here is we not just do massage, we do accident injury recovery massage. We uncover the source of what is causing the pain, but we also re-educate the mind-body connection, because a lot of times you will have muscles that are completely turned off, that are not working at all, which was we had in this case. The glutes were not firing, and so we had other body parts that were meant to take over for short periods, but after long term, they start getting really cranky and then things start binding up in the body. So results like this can be typical, they can be yours, but the reason that Dave got these results is because he was a very active participant and he took responsibility for his recovery and doing his exercises and his correctives in between sessions and letting us know what was going on, so we were constantly making forward progress instead of staying stagnant in where he was at. So that's all we have today. Just wanted to let you know a little bit about what we do here and what sort of results you can expect if you are an active participant. And just remember that this type of massage isn't for everybody. It's work.
It is.
But it brings great results if you're ready for it.
100% worth it.
All right, bye.